Alright, let's get started, shall we? Wait. Where's the traveler? Damn, that's crazy. Hello everybody, my name is Epojin, and welcome back to the mess that is my channel. In today's video, like I said last video, I'm gonna make, this is the second part of the of what builds I'm bringing into Lightfall with me. And now I have the Titan and Hunters. This one's going to be less builds, but hopefully a longer video. That's what I'm going for here, but if not, it's whatever. For the Titan, I got a stasis build, a arc build, and a solar build. And a Hunter, I have a solar, arc, and void build. So, without further ado, let's get started. Up first is my favorite solar Titan build that I love using, and that I rebuilt a couple weeks ago, or like a month ago, I don't remember. But basically, it's a fusion grenade build using Ashen Wake, and the mods of choice of this are going to be Elemental Charge on the helmet, Elemental Ordnance on the gauntlets, Heavy-handed on the chest piece. I'll explain why in a second. Melee Wallmaker on the legs, and Wall of Ordnance on the class item. Wall of Ordnance gives you about 25% energy back when you pick up a well. Heavy-handed obviously gives you half your melee back, and why we have heavy-handed instead of, like, you know, firepower in this case is because we are using consecration. And what consecration does is it sends out a wave of solar energy, like kind of like what waveframes do. Usually it only expends half of your energy, and then heavy-handed will give you the rest back, so you can constantly keep going with that. Or if you want to slam down, you still get half of it back, and whatever enemies you scorch with the fragments we have on will give you back almost full energy. Full solar energy, depending on how many ads you get. So it's a very good combo, very good synergies, very good general gameplay build. I do use these in some dungeons and stuff because it's just a lot of fun to use. But that's this, and so let's move on to the next one. Now we have the Well Shatter build. This is a pretty simple build. You have a lot of shattering crystals, and you just kill everything with it. Exotic of choice for it is actually going to be the Hoarfrost Sea. For the mods that we're going to be using for this, it's going to be 1 elemental shards on your helmet, elemental ordnance on your gauntlets, Well of Restoration on your chest piece, Melee Wallmaker on your legs, and Bountiful Wells on your class item. This is very much a general gameplay build for me. I don't really like taking any kind of stasis builds into higher end content. That's just me. I don't feel like, I just, once again, personally don't feel like it's that good and it's not my cup of tea. But it could work for someone else, and so I'm gonna bring this out for you guys and rebuild it myself and see what I can do with it. That's it for this. I think that's it for this build, so let's move on. Now, this wouldn't be an Epojin video if I didn't have a build that creates a lot of wells. That's just not how this works around here. So I'm gonna show you the Arc Shoulder Charge build that I'm definitely going to rebuild in Lightfall. Exotic of choice for this is gonna be the Insurmountable Skull Fort, since we are using the Arc Shoulder Charge. On the helmet we have Seeking Wells, on the gauntlets we have Bountiful Wells, and then for the rest it's going to be Melee Wallmaker on the chest piece, leg armor, and class item. This is just a this is just how I create a lot of wells. Hopefully that can be, I can do the same thing and make a ton of orbs in Lightfall, but we'll see if Bountiful Wells is still around during that time. And the reason why I have a build like this is because I also use it to just always have a grenade up at all times, and just have that as being my secondary ad clear in case I don't have a shoulder charge or something. It works out pretty well for that as well. So good synergies all around for all the abilities. Okay, so next up we have the Hunters, and for Hunters, you know, they have them, you know, I only have the generic builds that everyone's using, but I'm still going to show them off and obviously rebuild them. So first up is the Gerfalcons build, and for the Gerfalcons build, obviously we're using Gerfalcons. For the mods of choice, we're going to, for the helmet, we're going to use Font of Might. For the gaunts, we have Bountiful Wells. For the chest piece, we have Reaping Wallmaker. For the leg armor, we also have another Font of Might on, and for the cloak, we have 1 elemental time dilation. Yeah, pretty basic build. You know, it's very good generally overall. Definitely, and you know, as you've seen from multiple videos before, it is definitely endgame worthy. I would not bring it into it because I'm not a hunter main, and I'm not a good hunter. So, but I'm definitely going to try and rebuild this in Lightfall and show it off to you guys. Okay, for this next one is going to be the Arc Melee build with Assassin's Cow, but this one's going to be actually an Arc Orb generating build. And how that's going to happen is, for the helmet we have Elemental Charge, for the gauntlets we have Bountiful Wells, and the most important part here is for our chest piece we have Striking Light, where when we kill an enemy with melee damage, we spawn an Orb of Power. Hopefully this mod stays around on Lightfall. I really hope so. It'd be very broken, but you know, here we are. For the last two mods, it's going to be 2 melee wall makers on the legs and cloak, because I like making wells. This is a very good build. I definitely would like to take this in the end game. It's definitely very powerful with invisibility plus the melee. It's a very good combination, very good synergy all around. And I definitely will be rebuilding this in Lightfall, as it is a very fun build, and one of the few fun builds the hunters have, in my opinion. All right, so for the final build, it's going to be a Caliban's Hand build. And Caliban's Hand basically makes a lot of explosions, which I really like. So I'm gonna make a build for it and try to rebuild, you know, whatever I've made for this. So for the helmet, it's gonna be 1 Seeking Wells. For the gauntlets, we have a Well of Life. For the chest piece, we have May the Wellmaker. For the legs, we have Fonts of Might, and we have Bountiful Wells as the on the class item. This is a very basic build. I've definitely enjoyed using this while we've had it. Hopefully, and I really do hope that this build actually becomes a lot better in Lightfall. I'm actually really excited for this build to be better in Lightfall, but who knows. But yeah, that's all the builds from me so thus far. Once this video is uploaded and all edited and stuff, I'm gonna spend the rest of the couple days we have left optimizing all the armor for all the builds. I already did it for the Warlock. I haven't done it for my Titan and Hunter yet, however. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and you know, get all the builds prepared for the overhaul, all that, have all the armor ready, and yeah, just play the waiting game until Lightfall comes out. So that's it from me. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I'm not very enthusiastic about the Hunter builds. That's just because I'm not the Hunter guy. I'm just the Warlock guy. But that's neither here or there. Here are the builds I have. Hope y'all enjoy them. If you do, please let me know. For the couple days we have left. That's it for me. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one.